Hi everybody. Well, it's been a week since my surgery, and I got my results back yesterday of the biopsy, and I do not have cancer. Now, this week has been really rough, because I don't do well with the pain pills. I was having some pretty bad reactions, or pretty bad side effects, and I just quit taking them there for a little while. I ended up putting ice on my cheek for the pain. I can tolerate about one pain pill every 24 hours. If I take any more than that, I end up with some pretty bad side effects. So I don't have to worry about becoming addicted to pain pills because they're just perfectly nasty to me, the way I feel. I have quit smoking completely. I'm using this still. The battery needs to be charged. I'm using that. I'm using the 16 milligrams per milliliter right now. The next bottle I will buy a 12 milligrams per milliliter. I'm using Belgian Cocoa by Halo. It smells pretty good, tastes pretty good, it's pretty good. That's enough that could be addicting, but it is, because nicotine's addicting. So I will quit this too, because I don't want nicotine having a control over my life. So, all this has caused me to examine my life, and I want to live my life to the fullest. And for me, I have to figure out what my definition of that is, and do that. And maybe I'll put up a singing video. I've been singing a little bit. It still hurts some. I've got a chunk missing. Well, I had leukoplakia, which was a white spot that can possibly be pre-cancerous. For anyone watching this, that's what I had. And I also got a stress ulcer. That showed up the day after the surgery. It was a white spot, and I've had them before, so I was pretty sure that's what it was a stress ulcer. But it was kind of scared me a little bit, that it might be another spot of leukoplakia. But I'm like, I calm myself down, because why freak out over something that's just possibly leukoplakia, but more than likely is a stress ulcer, which it turned out to be. The doctor looked at it. I don't know exactly what causes them. I mean, they call them a stress ulcer, so, probably, well, the doctor said it was probably brought on by the surgery, which is very stressful to your body. And it was, and then too, it was very stressful to not be able to take the pain pills as often as I was allowed to. Yes, it was, I felt like my skin was crawling, and that bugs were crawling on me, and I was itched everywhere, and, usually I'll have, my nose will feel numb, and it'll itch, and maybe the top of my head will feel like there's something crawling through my hair. But I've never had a reaction like this. I wish the medical community had some other meds for pain, because, people get addicted to the opioids, or they're like me, and they, have a reaction like that and can't take them. It's a weird feeling that I get to. It's kind of like it's unreality. And I have hot flashes. It's just, yes, it was worse. It was worse than the pain. It was. I mean, the ice helped. I'd put ice on my cheek to, and I see I've got a little bit of a bruise there. And there's a chunk missing. And I don't know how much of that will fill in. But yeah, when I was laying there in all this pain, and the thought of having a cigarette was absolutely disgusting to me, because the cigarettes are, you know, are what brought all this on in the first place. But yeah, you go through something like this and you start to examine your life, and not just the smoking, you know, you start to ask yourself some questions of what is important. How do you want to live your life? That happens, I'm sure, for a lot of other people too, not just me. But no cancer, that's wonderful for me. I mean, you know, that's wonderful for me. And I hope that other people can quit smoking too. I mean, I had a difficult time, and I don't want to be the kind of person that says, well, I quit smoking, you can too. I mean, I'm not saying that. But I will tell you that I was very addicted, and I didn't think I could do it, and I did. But yes, I'm still, I'm going to call it like it is. I'm addicted to this now. But this is much better for me. But I will leave this behind too, because I don't want nicotine controlling me and controlling my life. And it's not healthy for me. And it has a, I don't know, it has a weird taste to it. I can tell it burns, it still kind of burns my throat some. And it kind of gives me an upset tummy. So, you know, it's not good for you. I mean, but it is much better than smoking cigarettes. So I'll take this until I can lay it down. If I lay down the cigarettes, I can lay this down too. I just have to do it in my own time. I'm going to be around for a while. It's good to know. I mean, well, you know, I could be hit by a truck tomorrow. You never know. But as far as the leukoplegia goes, it's gone, and it wasn't cancer. So, you know, I'm not out of the woods completely, because I did smoke. But my chances are much better now since I've quit. It's good talking to y'all. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.